history does not repeat itself, but it rhymes. Now, what is the mean between those rhymes? Is human emotion, because people participate in market. Everything on earth is in the market. Sorry, excuse. So now, there's a lot of confusion right now in market. Is it a 4-year cycle, especially for crypto? Is it a 4-year cycle or a 5-year cycle, or even a 6-year cycle? And a lot of people are saying, yes, this is it. This one says it's a 4-year cycle, this is 5, and there's no decision because of the way the market has been going. We have never seen such of a pattern before. But these patterns, if you look deeply, they're exactly the same thing. Now, may not be from previous cycles, but in this particular cycle, the present time of where we are, and the trend is appreciating and giving it an handshake that yes, it is well correlated. It's already obvious that we are in a global liquidity cycle. There are many ways for liquidity to flow into market. It's not much that it must flow through the Fed net liquidity itself. That one has been stagnant. It just recently did an all-time high. It means that the Feds have not been printing money, and there are people. The Feds are one of the government bodies that can print excessive liquidity or print money or do a monetary debasement in the economy. Apart from the Fed, who else can do? Central banks, commercial banks, they can lend to international countries or commercial or businesses or small businesses or big businesses in the United States of America. Do you understand? So we're actually in a global liquidity cycle. Now, this chart says private credit's name and credit market less upbeat than broad equities. Now, this is the S&P 500 index over the Apollo Global Management Incorporated, and you can see that there's a lot of liquidity print. Private credit, yes, it's credit. They loan money. They loan money to people. There's a monetary debasement in this. So if you look at this chart now, it's showing that we are actually in a phase whereby the market is where we are right now is similar to where we were last year, 2024 Q4 into January of 2025, and we could see that similarities being executed well, almost at 100%, but may not be more. Now, this is not for you to time. This is for you to use as an advantage to protect yourself before the shift happens. Now, liquidity will surge. We are going to see liquidity surge, flow into what? Market. Whether it's the S&P 500, they're already in all-time highs. But for us, that is there mostly because of the crypto market. Q4 is going to be exceptionally good for crypto. From Bitcoin, Ethereum, large caps, mid caps, and memes and maybe NFTs and whatever. Now, a lot of people want that reinforcement. We have passed through reinforcement, a retest, further reinforcement, a brutal retest, and we'll get a way better further ×2 reinforcement than in 2024, whether it's Q4 2024 together. But it's not going to be longer, and it's going to be slower. It's not going to be longer, It's going to be a very fast reinforcement. And if you are not holding good quality tokens that this shift we participate in this shift, it will look as if there is no altcoin season. But we are in a full-blown bull market. And global liquidity is closer to the top than ever to the bottom. It means right now we're looking at the closing chapters of the cycle. Nobody knows when it is, but that is where we are. And this is where the parabolic phase happened. But the parabolic phase, how will it be like? Will it be like 2021? Will it be like 2017, hell no. This is 2025, going into 2026. This has been a geopolitical and liquidity market merged together. And it's really important to see that this reinforcement that we are looking for to be so big and long to get to everybody won't. It will be so shortened, but the further reinforcement will be well noticed. Now, this is to show that there's a particular pattern recognition being applied and seen and approved already. And it could be a longer, slower cycle, but to an advantage, a very good advantage, because you can ride the cycle. Because the patterns are clear. The roadmap already given. So it shows that altcoins will perform. Large cap performs. Good ones that are in the house of liquidity and leverage, they will perform. We have seen BNB. BNB is in the hot time highs already. Solana will follow. Ethereum will follow. It does not matter. It's not much that it must go 1, 2, 3. It can be 1, 10, 5, 8, 2, 11, 200. It can be anything at any time. Yours is to be aware. Take action when it happens. It's the most important sequential thing ever. All will not go according to normal, because crypto is a very volatile market. It's not a normal market. Some could take off before the other. Some may not take off, maybe after at the end. You have to be well prepared with your mind, with your emotions of where we are. So it's more likely that this is just exactly like Q4 last year, because it's the same geopolitical market with liquidity we have been. This is a global liquidity index market, and it's just right in front of us, our face. But we are expecting way more, and it's not bad to expect way more, but more is more. Why way more? You get? So this is an observation. This is just a scenario analysis, but we're going to experience it all. You get? If there's going to be an extra, fine and good. You know what to do. You get? So yeah, thank you very much. You get? I say my next review. Thank you.